Welcome back, you guys, to another week of breakfast and lunch videos. Y'all, I'm so glad if you're back on this video. I missed you guys so much. Last week I was sick and I was unable to do the video, but I am back and I'm feeling so much better. So this is what the kids are going to be having for their breakfast today. They're just having some of these pancakes and some bacon. I did burn a couple of these bacons, I'm gonna be honest, but the boys don't usually care. So I'm giving the twins two, and then I'm giving Christian just one, of course. I'm going to spray a little bit of this. I can't believe it's not butter spray on it. I feel like it just takes the pancakes to another level, and it gives it like a little bit more of a buttery flavor. And the kids usually do really enjoy this, just as opposed to spreading on regular butter, which I do that sometimes as well. They're going to be drinking chocolate milk with this today, which is pretty much our go-to, white or chocolate milk. My children don't really care. They'll pretty much drink any type of milk. And then I'm just going to put some of this Griffin's syrup right on top, and that is going to be their breakfast today, y'all. My baby girl at this point had not gotten up yet, so this is just the three boys' breakfast. For their lunch today, they're all going to be having the same exact thing. Y'all, I feel like I am stuck in this rut where I just keep showing the same things, and it's just like really bothering me. I really wish I could switch up a little bit, but my children are just so limited to what they'll eat. But I don't know, we'll just have to see. But today they're going to be having some nachos, aka Rotel dip, which I know you guys have seen on the channel 100 times, but I'm just starting them off with some Doritos first in this little Dollar Tree sandwich container. For the fruit, I'm giving them this Mott's applesauce. Y'all, at this point, this is the last week before Thanksgiving break, so I'm just trying to use up what I have, because I didn't have a ton of like fresh produce, but for what I did have, I was trying to get used up, because I knew that over the break, they pretty much be staying home and eating up all that. So I have the thermoses right here. They've already been primed. As you can see, they are really, really hot. I'm getting ready to put that hot cheese in there. So Rotel dip is super easy, you guys. It's just melted Velveeta, hamburger meat, and a can of Rotel dip, which is just tomatoes and green chilies. And then you mix it all up, and it is so delicious. I've made this on my channel a few times. If you guys have not seen my What's for Dinner video, be sure to go check it out. I do show like more step-by-step instructions on how I prepare it. But so here now I'm just getting it all together inside the lunch boxes so that they can get ready to go. This is a good time for me to shout out my subscribers of the week, so I want to go ahead and do that now. I thank you guys so much for all of your nice comments whenever I was sick. Really, y'all don't know what that did for me, because honestly, when I was sick, I thought there'd be more people checking up on me, but there just wasn't. So I appreciate you guys. Y'all are like my extended family. Like, I really do love y'all, and y'all's comments bring a smile to my face. So thank you guys so much for all of your nice comments. And if I missed you, best believe it did not go unnoticed, okay? I love each and every one of my subscribers, and I just thank y'all so much for all the kind words and the encouragement. And I thank y'all for just letting me be who I am, the type of mama that I am, because you know that the internet can be very cruel sometimes, and I feel like you guys really do a good job of just supporting me and how I take care of my kids. So this is Christian's lunchbox. I realized it was a little bit dirty whenever I was getting ready to put that in there. I'm having to wash this lunchbox like every single day. Like, I don't know what that child is doing, but that lunchbox is just dirty like every day. So today is Tuesday. I figured I would just show y'all everybody eating at the table. Christian is having cookie crisp, whatever you call it. It's cereal. Caden requested pancakes. So he's just having straight pancakes. Aiden wanted pancake on a stick. And then my baby girl is also having a pancake on a stick as well. They really like being on camera. So anyway, that's breakfast. And then this is what they're having for lunch today. They had a field trip, so the twins had to have sack lunch. They went to the Cowboy Hall of Fame. So I pretty much let them choose their own sack lunch. Y'all know Caden is my child that does not mind a sandwich, so I'm giving him a turkey sandwich. That's the only thing that's on there. Some Doritos. He asked me for a little orange Halo Cutie, so I gave him that. And then for his juice, he's having a Fruit Punch Juicy Juice and also a Slim Jim that I've already opened for him. And then I'm just throwing in this Good Dinosaur napkin because I felt like it would be perfect, because it's smaller, and then I felt like this lunch was not super messy, so they didn't need anything like full size. For Aiden, I had to do something different with him because y'all know that he will not eat a sandwich, so I'm giving him this cup of Rico's nacho cheese. And then in another Ziploc bag, I'm giving him these little tortilla chips. And I put a lot of air in the bag to, be sure that they didn't crush. But these are just the leftover spooky pumpkin tortilla chips. Y'all, those are so good. They're leftover for Christmas, but they're still, fresh. And I was pretty much just trying to get those used up. Y'all, them things was good, okay? I'm surprised we even have any left because we were all like eating them by themselves in the house. But with that, I'm giving him 2 Slim Jims just to give him like a little bit more something like meat to kind of help fill him up. Per his request, he asked me for both of those Slim Jims, so I'm giving him 2. The same drink, of course, and then I'm also giving him some strawberries because, as y'all know, Aiden loves strawberries, so I gave him a lot of those in that Ziploc bag. Christian is not going on the field trip, so I did have to prepare him something different. I decided to get him these chicken noodles. I'm putting a little bit of this adobo in it, y'all. It just take it to the next level, okay? If you have not tried adobo seasoning in your noodles, y'all, what are you doing? But I went ahead and primed his thermos and made sure it was nice and hot. I dumped out all the water, and then at this point, I'm just trying to put all these noodles in this thermos, and he was watching me do this, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, mommy, that looks so good. I can't wait to get to school and eat my noodles." And so yeah, but I was struggling bad because this was making a big mess. And I don't know, like, I prided myself on not needing a funnel all these years, but watching these clips back, I'm like, I probably need to invest in a funnel because I've seen other YouTubers use a funnel for the thermos, and it just helps make things a little bit less messy. But so yeah, I got that all wrapped up. He's going to be having that. And then I'm keeping his sides simple because y'all know he doesn't eat like a ton. So I'm giving him this fork. It's just a regular plastic fork. I decided to put that in there because it had a long handle. And then I'm giving him this apple strawberry go-go squeeze. And then the same fruit punch juice as the rest of the boys in the same napkin as well. For his snacks today, he's just going to be having the goldfish in the little Yawbay box. This is just the smallest one. For Wednesday, you guys, the kids are having a bigger breakfast, which y'all know is surprising because we usually don't do a big breakfast like this. But this day we did. I gave them some Mickey and Minnie Mouse waffles, some scrambled eggs, some sausage, and some bacon. And then I'm giving them, of course, some Griffin syrup, which is their favorite. Everybody is drinking chocolate milk today. And then here they are just around the table. They really like me to record them eating at the table. But for Wednesday, I am giving them this cereal, y'all. Something super simple and easy. I was so excited to pack this lunch because, y'all, it took little to no effort. I got these little water bottles. They're like the reusable bottles from Amazon. I got a 3-pack for $3.99. If you're interested in that, let me know and I will leave it down below. So far, I love them so much. I'm glad I did it. I think that it's a great investment. Also, too, I feel like those little juicy juices, the juice boxes that I've been using, they do get pricey. So to be able to have a reusable juice, it's just going to be a little bit more cost effective for me. But I'm giving them this milk and this cereal. And then I'm also giving the twins a Slim Jim. And then I'm giving Christian, Christian does not get a Slim Jim, but I gave them all applesauce. And at this point, still, y'all, using up what I have. I had a little bit of applesauces left, so I really wanted to get those used up. I accidentally put the Slim Jim in Christian's lunchbox, and then he reminded me, "Mommy, I don't want that. It's too hot." So then I realized I had to switch it out. But yes, they're just having cereal. Super easy. And then, y'all, I realized I forgot the spoons. And I had to make sure I left this clip in here so y'all didn't think I was a psycho. I got this from Burlington. And I did have my forks on one side, my knives on one side, and the spoons on the other side. But I had it flipped around. And for some reason, it's backwards when you flip it. So I wanted y'all to know that I was not crazy. I had them in the right section, I promise. Okay, so for Thursday, again, the kids are just kind of having what they want. So my daughter is having some oatmeal. My son is having some more Cookie Crisp, which is his favorite. Aiden is having some more pancake on a stick, which is his favorite. They're having chocolate milk to drink with that. And then Kaden is also having Cookie Crisp as well. For the lunch today, it ended up being leftovers. I'm starting out with Christian here. He already has some strawberries in the back there. And I have his Ami box. I'm just going to go ahead and add a juicy juice and the berry flavor for his drink. And then I did prime his thermos already, and you guys will see that in just a minute, what it looks like. I've already poured out all the water and everything, but this is kind of similar to what I put in the lunch boxes last week, except it's just a little bit different. So first I'm starting out with just some rice, which honestly I would have loved to do mashed potatoes for this, but I did not have any, so I had to just go with regular plain white rice. Again, this is leftovers from dinner last night. I gave him his favorite spoon that he likes to eat with, so he does a good job bringing it back, so I didn't mind going ahead and giving him that. But I have the rice there, and that's on the bottom, and then on the top I just reheated some of this chicken breast and gravy. So you guys might see this in one of my what's for dinner videos. Honestly, I don't even remember if I showed you guys how I prepare it, but basically just grilled chicken breast, and then I chop it up and I add gravy to it, homemade gravy from the roux, and then I just saute it all together, and it makes this really yummy smothered chicken breast. And then I made cornbread with that, of course. That's the kids' favorite side. So I did cornbread, and then I just went ahead and cut it out of my square Pyrex dish, and I warmed it up so that each person could have their own little like square of cornbread. And it does do good to go ahead and reheat it before adding it to the thermos, because that way they're not eating cold and dry cornbread, and it does stay nice and soft and moist until lunchtime. That's what they have told me, at least. So moving right along to the twins, I've already added their strawberries into these little Sistema boxes. And then I've already primed the thermoses and dumped out all the water. So I'm going to go ahead and get their rice in here as well. Y'all, the kids really like rice and gravy. They call it rice and gravy. So the meat, it varies, but rice and gravy is usually just the base of the meals. And I make it a lot because they like it a lot. Just the same as Rotel dip or nachos, whatever you want to call it. So here I am going ahead and putting in their chicken and their gravy. And then in the other side of this box next to the strawberries, I'm just going to be doing their cornbread as well. I was surprised because I felt like I wasn't making that much of a mess with this one, so that made me happy. But by the way, they were really happy to have this in the lunchbox again. They definitely don't mind eating leftovers in this sense. So every one of them, they ate everything. The only thing that Caden did not eat was all of his strawberries because they were getting a little bit brown. Like I said, I'm just trying to use up what I have, so they were going a little bit bad. But the boys can eat this with their spoons that are on top of their thermos, and those were good to go. Okay, you guys, so for Friday, I ended up not showing you breakfast because it was just a very hectic Friday morning. But I was able to come back and show you guys lunch, and I was very excited about this lunch because I'm using a more simple type of container just to show you guys that you can do a nice little lunch with a simple container. So here's Caden's. He's just going to be having 2 of these Hawaiian roll sandwiches. I'm using one of these silicone liners to give him some Cheez-Its and a Slim Jim, of course. You know, the twins really are into these Slim Jims. For the fruit, I'm giving them the last of these Mott's apple sauces. I only had 3 left, so I got 1 per kid. And then Caden likes cucumbers, so I'm giving him just a few slices of this cucumber. That was the last of the cucumber as well because they've been eating it at home. I haven't really been sending it in lunches, but for his little side, he's going to be having this half fork, half spoon, and then he'll just use it to eat his applesauce. And I liked it because it fits so perfectly in there, y'all. And then he's going to be having this juice in, you know, just a regular, another one of those juicy juices in the berry flavor. And then for the napkin today, y'all, I decided to whip out the Bluey napkins. Those are so cute, and the kids usually like to see them. So that was it for him. Next, I started working on Christian's lunch, which y'all know he's pretty simple. He can pretty much do like a homemade Lunchable type situation. So I started him off with some pepperonis first. And then I'm giving him a little bit of shredded cheese inside of this little container with a top on it. I got these from Dollar Tree. But I did that because he always tells me, Mommy, my cheese is spilling everywhere. So I decided it would be best to put a top on it. And then for his crackers today, I'm just giving him a lot of these Ritz crackers. Y'all know that Christian also does not like string cheese, but he likes the shredded cheese. So And then for the fruit, I'm going to be also giving him an applesauce. And then for his side, I pretty much know that he won't eat any cucumbers. So I decided to just give him 2 chocolate chip cookies instead. And you guys will see that in a minute. Aiden did not have a simple lunch, you guys. He was giving me a very hard time. It was a hard night going back and forth with him. So I didn't actually show you guys what I made him. And I honestly don't even remember what we ended up doing. But so this is where that video kind of ends. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Hit a like and consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.